Welcome everybody to day number 6, positivity myth number 2. So yesterday we covered positivity myth number 1, that being happy or being positive means being happy all the time. And we talked about why putting that pressure and those expectations on ourselves just makes us more unhappy. And so today we're going to be covering another myth. Tomorrow we'll be doing the last one. Now, before we get into the heart of this video, I want to once again invite you to revisit your intention from day number 1 and spend some time really grounding in that intention. And from that space, set an intention for yourself today. What are you hoping to receive out of debunking more myths that may have been holding you back from living a positive life? And state this intention out loud with power. Now, I'm going to ask you to do this every single day because this helps to build new patterns and new habits of stating intentions. So even if you get annoyed and you're like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore, trust me, just do it. Just do it and feel it and love it while you do it, because you will be thanking me later after this 21 days is over how powerful in the intention setting habit can be. I can't even put into words. So just take my word for it. All right. So myth number 2, that being positive means living fearlessly. Being positive means living fearlessly. Now, positive outlook is only sustainable through the acceptance of fear and the ability to use our fear to our advantage. So fear actually plays a part in our journey, but it doesn't always belong, and at some point, I believe, it can disappear. Now, fear directs us to the old stories, telling us to feel specific fears, and we're given the opportunity to rewrite these stories when these fears show themselves. It's a learning opportunity. Now, eventually, fear no longer will serve a purpose, and it can be reduced or even sometimes disappear. So in this sense, we may someday be able to claim that we can live fearlessly, but it is not a requirement for maintaining positivity. We are all human. Fear is bound to come up right now because we've made the agreement that it needs to teach us. Over time, we can shift into new agreements and make new claims that we no longer need fear to embody our true, positive, happy self. So I want to invite you to really reflect on how this myth may have impacted you. You know, when we put pressure on ourselves to be happy all the time, we also put pressure on ourselves to get rid of our fears. And when we think that positivity is associated with living without fear, then we suddenly feel like we're doing something wrong. I know that's what happened with me. So it wasn't until I fully accepted my fears and used them as allies instead of enemies that I really understood this concept. So this is what I'm helping you to do today, is to just pull up your reflection worksheet for today and get curious about how this myth has impacted you, ways in which it has blocked you, and of course, imagine your life without this myth. So pause this video, come on back after you're done to complete the exercise. All right, so after you have filled out your reflection worksheet for the positivity myth number 2, I want to give you an action step for today. Over the course of the day, write down all the fears that you felt and offer yourself grace for feeling these fears without any judgment. Now that's it. We're not fixing them. We're not trying to make them go away. We're simply just allowing us to feel it and recognize it and know that it's there, that we're all human. So hold yourself in a non-judgment zone and just allow those fears to make themselves known right there on your paper, okay? And soon we'll be using your fears as opportunities to uncover the roots that need attention and need healing. So don't worry about that. We'll get a lot deeper. So, all right, share your insights in the Facebook group. Let me know if you have any questions, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.